I'm stupid. And I forgot to switch the tabs. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Stupid.
Yes, Ben, on TikTok. We're trying something new.
But continue.
Thank you. Not even 30 minutes later, they try to get you to join their group as hired hand, strongman, bodyguard, all the fun stuff. Your acquaintances or group members were not very happy about that, and kind of, you didn't pick up the signals. You were like, oh, they're offering me money for a job? I don't know these guys. Maybe. And then just as you were about to make a decision, your little halfling friend Inari had disappeared as they had wandered off. Just so happenstance at the same time. So now, y'all are all in a small shamble. Inari is gone. Igor's decided to stay with the group. But now it is up to you guys to try to find where Inari had all left for. And that is where we pick up, is back in the tavern. Ba-ba-da-ba. Back in the Broken Flute Tavern, an inn, where everyone is just like, oh wait, where is our halfling friend?
I thought we were in the street.
No, you're in the tavern.
I thought they went into the tavern.
Yo,
Anyway.
yo, Dennis. You got any secret notes on your hand again?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, last time you had a little note, right? So, do you have any notes or something? Any clue?
The fuck does that mean? Just gotta make shit appear doesn't mean I gotta know where she is.
Oh.
Can we roll like a recollection?
Right?
Like a
Did anybody see anything?
yeah, like a
Perception?
yeah.
Maybe?
I thought, hold on, weren't we going to go pick up the stuff from the, what's it called?
Yeah, you
Oh,
were
your axes or whatever. Your
you
mauls?
were gonna go
Yeah.
pick them up, but y'all were waiting for the nighttime to come to when that would be when that would be a thing.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it's a little more urgent to go take care of that now. At least stand guard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dunkle, can you pin the roll 20 in the chat next if I ping it for you?
Yeah. Can I?
Pin
Yeah.
it. Just pin it so I can find it. Like we can find it easier.
Yeah. Boop. Okay. There, it is pinned.
Awesome, thank you.
Mm-hmm. You are welcome. Now, apparently, I need to focus on a source because TikTok is not. TikTok is not capturing audio. What is this? So, y'all were going to go pick up the axes and all that, but y'all started in the tavern, and that's where Inari disappeared from.
So you can put your popcorn in there, or I got these little buckets, little buckets in there. Put the little whatever in there.
So what do you guys want to do then? Because we don't even have a clue of where to start looking for Inari.
Well, we don't, but I mean, I feel like
we can't really start looking for Inari until we like. I really feel like we were in the street because we closed off with me blowing the guy a kiss as he went into the bar.
No, he was leaving the bar. You blew him a kiss as he was leaving the bar because he was being.
Okay.
There.
Because he was trying to get Igor to go. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Sorry.
Nope, it's okay.
Sorry.
There we go. That should have
I
fixed my
just
audio.
remembered it being they walked in the door, not out the door. So that's my bad.
That's all good. That's why we do this. That's why we do this. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. So, y'all are figuring out, I'm guessing as you're walking along, trying to figure out where Inari is and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
So-
I wouldn't know what else to do.
Yeah, that's the correct thing to assume. So, for those that are actively looking for Inari, and looking under stalls, looking under tables, trying to find out where this little halfling is gone, roll me a perception. While I swap to you guys.
I don't. Sorry, Duncan. What numbers do I need to do that?
You need your perception check, which is... It's a d20 plus your skill, which is perception, and its modifier.
Okay.
I'm back.
+4. Cool. I love that.
Oh, I have to do a perception check right now?
Yes, if you're actively looking for Inari, roll me a perception. That's persuasion.
Oh, snaps. My bad.
It's okay.
I don't think that's accurate for me. I don't think I'll be looking.
I did not do
Plus?
that right.
Okay. Okay,
could've
so
been persuasion.
13. Piglet rolled a 2, 12.
Am I supposed to do a roll too?
If you so choose to, are you actively looking for Inari, or are you trying to follow the guys?
I think I'm gonna stay and look.
Okay, so
I feel like somebody should go follow those guys though. Is anybody going to do that?
Okay.
Oh,
you know what?
I
I've got good stealth. Can I roll a stealth to follow them?
yes, you can.
Sorry guys. For my +4, do I put a space
Ooh,
after the
hold on.
1d20?
Take that last d20.
No, that last-
'cause
No,
I
no.
signed into the wrong account.
I see that. I was gonna say I did not do that.
Yeah.
So, as of right now, none of you are able to find.
I'm trying to look for
I know.
her,
I
but
said
have
that's
to-
why I said as of right now.
Okay.
As of right now.
To add my modifier, do I put it do I put a space after the 20 or just +4?
No, just +4.
Just plus, yeah, just plus and then your number.
Okay, thank you. Sorry.
Okay. Dirty 20. So even with a dirty 20, none of you are still able to find Inari.
Not even any clues?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It's like she just upped and vanished.
And did Stryker roll his stealth yet?
No, I have to log back in because I was trying to do that thing for you.
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you.
All right, here I come.
Here I come.
Just so you know, you're still streaming. Your screen.
MO.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what did Gingie go? He's defending something. Sorry,
Gingie,
everyone.
everyone except for
Stryker.
Kaelyn is looking around the tavern and outside the tavern for Inari. Kaelyn is rolling stealth. Hot shit.
And I fucking smoked it.
Nice.
You do go into stealth and hiding as you do follow these two men. As you're following them, keeping a respectable distance behind them, you see them go in and out of a few more shops, always coming out with a small bag themselves. What seems to be coinage. And they put it inside of like a bigger bag inside on their hip. As they continue to do so and go on and go to shop, some of the open air stalls that they notice, they kind of yell back and forth to them, but then the stall owners grudgingly just kind of toss them their little bag.
They're collecting their protection. Right.
Okay, so I followed them and saw them like come and grab like a purse of gold or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I guess I can't find her. Where did we set up? Where we will meet up?
Y'all will eventually meet up back at the armorers for Igor silver axes.
And
Okay.
sorry, whereabouts did they grab this bag from? Like from like a store? Or were you in the alley?
They're grabbing bags from multiple stores.
Multiple stores.
Mm-hmm. From multiple stores, it seems like they're getting little bags and they're putting them into bigger bags of like little coinage, and almost like it's like a deposit bag that they're carrying around. Then after a while, like right before you're cutting the time too close, roll me one more stealth check.
All right.
One. Damn.
Oh!
Why didn't it let me roll it though?
I don't try again.
But whatever.
And like, how do you
There's
get
a space
one
just
plus
like in the
plus
one
I was
four?
gonna
D.
say like maybe did I
You
do
put
it
a
wrong?
space.
Yeah,
put a
you have a
space.
space in there.
Oh, I did. Okay. My B. Gotta hit that sweet spot.
Hmm.
Alright, I rolled 19.
Alright, so with a 19, you watch these two gentlemen kind of look around over the shoulder, and you kind of peek around just the corner of your face from the corner of the alleyway. You see them press on a few bricks in some seemingly random order, and as they press on the bricks, you hear a couple of tick 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 ticking sounds as the brick kind of pops out and opens up to a doorway. They both quickly run inside of the doorway, and then with a rope handle they pull it shut and it clicks back into place.
Okay, and I obviously know what area of the town this is in.
Mm-hmm. This is in like the northeasternmost portion of the town, kind of farther away from everybody else.
Okay.
Do you try to stand there and wait for more, or do you just try to group back up with everybody at the armory?
How much time has passed?
Probably about 20 minutes.
I will stay probably for another 45 minutes before I start to head back. I'm gonna stay around and just keep an eye out.
Okay. If that's the case, then are you gonna just try to like hide, or are you gonna like sit around and play it sight and kind of like watch the alley?
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to blend blend in the crowd kind of thing, you know, just look, do some browsing over here and there, pretend I'm you know, some drunk on the street or something, you know, like an urchin.
So you kind of pop
just
you pop a squat, not at the end of the alley, but like at one of the stalls that kind of that's kind of catty-cornered to the alley. And you kind of pull your hood up a little bit over you, kind of trying to blend into it. So I need you to roll one more stealth for me to see how well you blend in. Ba-ba-ba.
that sweet spot.
Okay, so you blend in pretty well. You look like this is easy, this is casual, this is what is ready. As you also then casually pop a squat, you feel a pebble hit the top of your head.
The hell is that?
And you look around and you don't see anything. You look at the rooftops, you look at the stalls, you look at the people. No one seems to even notice that you're there. You wait a little bit longer, thinking that someone just kicked a pebble or something. Then another 5 minutes pass. And then a slightly larger pebble bops you in the head.
Okay, now that's a little strange. I guess I'm gonna try and investigate where the origin of these pebbles are coming from.
You could try. Roll perception for me.
Alright, let me see. Another P4. Damn.
You have no idea.
Oh god.
Not a clue. People could be kicking. People could be kicking these pebbles at you just happenstancely. It could be the children sneaking and yelling out through several of the alleys. You have no idea.
Alright, I'm gonna take one last chance, and I'm just gonna call out who's there.
As you call out who's there, you see a couple of people just kind of... You see a couple of people turn their heads and look at you. And I will say that you strike. That's Igor. Stryker, you're looking at the alleyway that's like right there, if you can see yourself.
Okay, yeah, so I'm looking down where
Correct.
the slime just went.
Correct.
Okay.
And everyone else, I will say you're over here. Boop, 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 boop. Except for this person.
Where's Lillith?
I was gonna say.
No.
That was Lillith.
Oh.
I think she took
Mhm.
Rose's arch character.
Correct. So, as you all look in we're gonna hop to the other group. You all collectively kind of looking around and looking in little alleyways, and Igor lifting up small crates, trying to find Inari. And she's just nowhere to be seen. You don't know what happened to her. She just upped and disappeared and left as those guys left. That you know that Kaelyn is following. But you're on your way, and you do make it to the armory, Igor, with everyone in tow, as you collect your silver axes that you have already paid for.
Can I make a prayer or some kind of basically like a religion check to see if it's what's her name doing this?
You can attempt, yes.
How do you know though?
Well, it's funny.
That's
so.
why, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, is this you?
Even with the slight tingle and sensation of a connection in the back of your head, you realize that it is not her.
At least laughing.
You hear some cackles and some giggles, but nothing serious.
From where we at, can we hear when he said who is it or what not?
No, y'all cannot.
Okay.
I'll just say, good news or bad news. It's not a trickster god.
It's not who we think it is.
Or it's not who I think it is.
Mm-hmm. As you all, as you look at Igor's shiny new axes, they are silver lined at the handles and on the blades themselves. They are bright, they are shiny, and they are dangerous.
They are not axes. They are hammers.
The hammers. Yes, the hammers.
Yeah.
The whole
It was
the warhammers. Yes.
Yeah, warhammer and a maul. And the mauls are also silvered and bludgeoning.
I apologize. The mauls and the battle and the hammers are silver coated, and right there on the flattened bludgeoning end and on the handles themselves, and they are prepped and ready for everything.
I had the funniest thought of magic tinkering them and make them make a noise whenever he hits a creature, whether it be hilarious.
That would be funny. As you then collect everything else, do y'all start looking for Kaelyn, or do y'all continue looking around for Inari?
I'm gonna go to the middle of the alley right here. Since I'm still searching around, since we already picked up what we got. And I do notice Kaelyn, so I'll start heading this direction.
He's actively trying to stealth.
He's actually trying to stealth?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he's doing. Well, the thing is, I don't know what he's doing because I'm not next to him.
But the point is, he's actively stealthing. He is actively trying not to be seen and to blend in.
Okay. So I guess I'll check these barrels right here.
As you check the barrels, you yourself also have a pebble that hits the back of your neck and clinks down in between your armor.
The fuck? Can I do a perception check to see what the fuck is going on?
You could try.
I didn't see nothing.
Nope, you don't see anything. And as you kind of spin around and try to see where that little rock came from, another pebble tosses and just plantly plops on the other side of your head, on your dreads.
Fuck.
Give me
Probably be the kids or anything.
Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes to get a drink. I'm getting thirsty quick.
Gingie, did you read it?
Yeah, I did.
Hilarious. Please do it.
No, you are trickster. You gave fake money.
That'd be
Don't
so
trust you.
hilarious. Or like a Tom and Jerry scream.
I was actually thinking, boink.
Yeah. like the what is it? The toy hammer, the squeaky sound.
What I'm thinking is, where is that person is between me and freaking Kaelyn that is throwing rocks so accurate before us?
Wait, you're
I
getting
can also do a static effect with
Yeah.
pictures or
You didn't hear
like,
it?
cool shit on it.
It twice.
No, I was typing, and I have a hard time listening and typing.
Well, yeah, they're throwing me pebbles, and I'm like 55 feet from you.
I could make them light up.
Maybe look down.
I was gonna say it might be Inari, but
But it's throwing on top of our head, so it's coming from an angle from above.
Ooh.
Well,
No.
Have to.
Gingie, how about the sound of lightning? So it could be like a Chidori hammer.
Oh, like birds.
I already have a plan with elements, and it's mainly cold.
No, but it's just a non-verbal sound. But it's continuous, so they kind of would be annoying.
I don't think you would like that very much, like at all. No. So my big giant friend,
Athletics.
at a certain point, he's going to be able to throw his maul twice per turn.
Mm.
And if once he lets it go, no matter if he misses or hits, it returns to his hands.
Oh, I can already do that.
I feel so sad because I'm trying to see if I climb on top of these barrels. So
I think I could do that for you already.
That was a nice
Well,
that was a nice shirt.
yeah,
Is that a simple or martial weapon?
I like your
you fit.
I like your crop top there, Dunkle.
You're welcome.
Wait,
So,
Gingie, is it a simple or martial
I got
weapon?
my Stein now.
It
too.
is a martial weapon.
So since I heard
I can cast returning weapon to it. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, I'm gonna get that eventually. So
So after the stone and the pebble, whatever you toss again, I won't try to climb up on these barrels to see if I get a better vantage point to see.
Mm-hmm. You climb up on the barrels and you kind of look around. And even looking around, you still kind of don't see anything out of the ordinary. And as you're turning and looking and you see your friends still kind of coming towards you, you then see Kaelyn stand up and almost like shift himself out of a pile of rubble. And as you do, another pebble taps you in the side of the head. This one's slightly larger.
What the fuck? Can I roll another perception check?
You can try.
What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Probably got a freaking crit. Perception.
No.
You know what?
Ah.
You know what? So whatever. I failed. I didn't see nothing, so I'll start heading back to the guys, walking toward them.
Mm.
I
And
guess.
they all kind of come back to you.
And I told the guys, guys, be careful. Somebody or something is throwing pebbles and rocks at us. At me, actually. But I don't know where it is coming from.
At this moment, you all see Kaelyn, and he kind of waves you guys over.
Hey, Kaelyn.
Come on over, guys. Keep it quiet.
What up, brother?
All right. Well, I followed those thugs, and it seems that they ended up really just going off. I think they were like collecting like money from shops, like protection money or something like that. I did follow them back pretty much to here, and I'm not too sure what the pattern is, but if you look over across the alley there, there's a wall. They hit like some bricks or something, and like a doorway opened up.
Do you know what bricks did he hit? Any combinations or what?
They kind of just seemed random to me.
Bart, roll me a dex save.
Oh God,
Fucking rock.
you're gonna die.
Just in the nick of time, you hear the whistling of air being rushed around you. And you kind of sidestep instinctively off to the side. Even though it comes from behind you, you kind of sidestep. And then a little bit off from where you were standing, a full-sized brick thwumps and thuds and sinks into the ground a couple of inches. It wouldn't have hit you where you were standing, but you dodged out of reflex.
What in the Macaulay Culkin is going on?
I don't know, guys. It started small pebbles, then a bigger rock, and now bricks. I don't know what's going on. Anybody got good perception to see if they can see anything? Like,
Yeah, I'll try another perception.
DM is having fun throwing rocks at us. Fuck.
13.
A 13 does not perceive where the brick came from.
Oh man.
Sad day.
Yes.
As you then recollect yourselves, do you show them the little wall?
Yeah, I'm going to directly show them exactly where it is.
So it's going to be about right here. Everyone's going to crowd around. And as you all crowd...
Yes. Fell into my trap.
As you all crowd around, you show them the wall of the mysterious wall.
Trump's wall.
No, I don't know. That one.
Can I cast identify?
To identify to see if this is a magical item or not?
Well, if it's like the thing itself is magical, like how the combination or whatever. And it says you learn how to use it if it's magical.
You made an attempt.
Okay, you cast it. Was it magical?
Cricket.
Wait,
I'm in danger.
You gonna tell here?
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm doing like three different. I'm doing like three different things.
I'm like, the suspense is killing me. What's gonna happen? Like, what the fuck are you rolling?
As you touch the wall and realize that the wall itself is like a door mechanism of magical sense. As you do touch the wall and hear that, you hear on the other side of the wall Inari's voice, almost kind of like whispered, "I'm in danger."
Oh, we gotta get her.
She's on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
So do I know how to open it or no?
The only person that hears this is Dennis. Dennis is the only one that hears this.
Dennis, you can tell us.
Yeah, I just said I hear her on the other side of the wall.
Question: can I use stone cutting to see? Since it's a stone wall.
Is there a door that goes to that room? Is there a room on that side that we can tell?
There's something on the other side. As of what you...
Is there an entrance to the other side, or do we just know there's something over there because we can
You just know that this is a door.
Yeah.
So it is a door.
Yes, you know that there is a door.
Not just a wall.
Okay, so I know how to open it, right?
So
you don't know that... You know
it's locked?
We have an artificer and a dwarf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying.
The spell says that I know the properties and how to use them.
Okay, so at this point, yes, you can open the door.
I was gonna say, but is the door locked? Like, I feel like...
Well,
doesn't matter.
We can deal with that.
Well, I wanted to do stone cutting to see how many people were there before.
Stone cutting does not do that. Stone cutting means I recognize... Stone cutting allows you to recognize the local and local rocks and stones of the area, memorize the layouts of without getting lost underground in pathways and dungeons, and it's more of a memory history tool than it is. So like, I'm gonna memorize the stone and let it bend to my will. Yeah.
Can I just start pounding down the fucking door with my hammer?
Oh my
god. You don't have to. I can
open it.
He
opened
the door.
He just opened the door.
I opened the door.
Opened it.
Okay, as you... They did.
Nice.
As you open the door... ba-ba-da-ba, we're all gonna do...
Is that a kitchen?
Oh, there's a lot
like a whole ass base.
A lot of stuff in here.
A whole ass base.
What?
Yeah. No, woman.
Okay.
So, ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Obviously, that means I'm in front since I opened it.
Mm-hmm. You all then open the room and it... Nope, that's not where I want you guys. Ba-ba-da-ba.
That's got it.
Yep, all the way
So
at the
there's
top. All the way at the top.
Okay. Okay.
Hopefully there's nobody like right in front of us.
You can hope. You can pray.
Yeah,
I mean,
what
like,
do we
person,
see?
you want me to go up perception? Since I walked in through the door as I opened it?
As you open the door and walk through it, for right now, you see what's a couple of stools. You see a couple of bench tables and seats and tables, and they all seemed not as of recently empty, but people were having a couple of drinks and they left a while ago, and not in a hurry or anything.
But there's no one there now.
There was no one in your visible line of sight.
Okay. I mean, I guess we just walk in.
Go in.
And the room's just lit, yeah?
Yes, the room is
Everybody
lit
can-
with torches and stuff.
Okay.
I'm the only one who would have a problem seeing if it wasn't anyways.
Me
I'm
too.
just making sure
Oh
we
wait,
all
yeah, you're
know
human
what we're
too,
looking
aren't
at.
you?
Oh. So that is said, we heard Nari speaking around here. We do see a corridor and a door. I'm correct, right?
Correct. Off to the right.
Is there...
Excuse me. Off to your forward right, you see a little corridor what looks like behind the bar and storage room. And then you see a more grandiose door off to your left with two feathers that cross each other.
Freaking feathers again.
They are carved. They're carved into the door.
What kind of feathers are they?
Roll me a history.
Didn't we talk about that
door,
already?
a door
Yeah, it
here?
was a-
No.
Whose feather?
There's multiple types of feathers, multiple different things.
Who you want to roll? Lillith
That's
roll?
me.
Yes,
I think.
Lilith rolls the history.
Okay.
And what? That's just a 20
D20 plus
Yeah.
your skill modifier for history.
for history. Okay, sorry, I wasn't sure if that would be wisdom or if there was something separate for that. Okay, so it's just a... Oh, fuck me.
You just look and think this is a pretty soft feather.
Like, she's like, wow, it's a horse feather.
A horse feather, I'm dead.
Can I go up to the door to see if the door's locked or unlocked?
Yes, you may. You go up to the door, and you jiggle the handle, and that one is locked.
Can I
do a
press my
history
ear
check?
on the door to see if I could hear anything, or
Mm-hmm.
or
You hear-
perception or something? No.
there is silence from the next room over.
Kaelyn, did you do a history roll? No.
I was gonna say, can I do a history roll for those feathers?
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Y'all don't know your feathers.
Can I
Horse
attempt to
feathers.
pick
I was
the
gonna
lock?
say, at least it's not a horse feather.
Yes, you may attempt to pick the lock.
I have these tools, that's why. So I get +2. The D20 +2. No.
No, you do not successfully pick the lock. After about 5 minutes of trying, nothing happens.
I
Igor,
feel like-
where do you go?
I was about to be like, you're up, Igor.
He's gonna break
But
the
I-
door.
Do you want me to break down the door?
I mean, Inari is here.
Yeah.
We need to rescue her. Is this the only door?
Alright,
No, there's a pathway.
Hallway.
There's a hallway that goes down.
just tell me what the fuck
I mean, I mean, if we break down this door and there's nobody in there, we're gonna potentially find other people running towards us. I mean, we need to find them anyway, so fuck it.
But I mean, if we break down the door and there's no one in there, we're gonna draw attention to us, and we haven't found Inari yet. So now people are gonna be
That's
coming
true.
to us, and we still
I just want to
haven't.
know.
Well,
is-
by the
is-
sounds of it, how much talking we're fucking doing right now tells us that there's
Just
people.
get her done.
Yeah, I
let's
think we
get
should just get her
done.
done.
We're barely even in the door, guys.
I'm gonna be watching our rear with
Yeah.
my arrow and
I-
bow in my hand.
The only reason why they
Yes,
wouldn't know
Inari.
we're here is if
Inari.
they're sleeping. But it's the middle of the fucking day. Why would they be sleeping?
Actually, it's about 7:30 at night.
Still probably
Oh.
not sleeping though.
No,
Never
that's-
mind. It's 7:30 at night, so they could be sleeping, but it's unlikely because
We're in a
It
bar.
just seems unlikely to me.
I just
Seems like they
around
would
by
be
now,
probably
man. Just-
drinking or fucking around with something.
Yeah, do what you do.
Fuck it. I like do like
Just
this and then kick it down with my dominant foot. Trying to attack roll. Or athletics check.
Strength check.
I was gonna say it's check if it's
I don't
magical.
know.
Is it magical that door?
I think it should be an attack roll personally.
Alright, make an attack roll then. Make an attack against the door. You're angry at
What
it.
kind of door is it? I'll check the DR.
Yo,
I do 0 damage to the door.
You do 0 damage to the door. Even with your dominant foot,
I twist I like do this with my foot.
you
Like
kind of
fuck.
instead of flat-footed, you kind of angle it and just tap it with the tip of your foot.
So was that?
Like a
Did he, so he
ballerina
didn't.
tip.
So did he make any noise with that, or no?
He rattled the door. It just didn't do anything.
I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep kicking it until I get told not to.
Okay, please stop kicking it.
Can I just go? Can I go to this side of the room right here?
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
can we move further? into
Can I
the
can I
room?
move to this side to see?
Yes. As you move
since I
to
have-
that side,
Since I have dark vision and anything. Just in case.
Kaelyn comes kind of alongside with you. You see kind of the bar stool right over here. Bar stool's over here in the bar where they would be serving. And as you look down and down past the hallway, there's another double set of doors.
Can I walk quietly to the door to see if that's locked? And tell Kaelyn, back me up just in case if something happens to before he could let the other guys know.
You kind of silent.
Yeah.
You kind of try to walk silently. Kaelyn, you're over here. Bart, you're over here. Igor, you're
Yeah, I'll
being
hold the
asked.
hallway.
You're being asked by Lillith to not kick the door angrily with the tips of your toes. Bartholomew, as you're kind of creeping and working your way down this hallway, as you get closer to the double doors, you hear the faint whispers of two men talking back and forth and the creaking of wood coming out from their feet on this wooden floor.
Okay. I made some signals to Kaelyn, let him know like there's people here. Or you could let the other guys know with some signals or something, I guess.
There's some guys there, eh?
Do you
Motherfucker
understand?
just walking to the door doing sign language.
Let's say,
So whereabouts?
do you understand what he's trying to tell you?
I was just gonna say, what kind of a roll can I do to like see if I understand that, or can I just roll like a flat?
No,
Just tell me, do you understand his hand signals of go, or is he just doing just random
no.
random hand
Damn, I have to
movements?
let me turn on my camera
Performance check.
Performance.
because we can know what I'm doing.
Yeah, do a performance roll, because
Wait,
mine
wait.
is
There you go.
-1.
So I look at Kaelyn and go like this.
Hunting wabbits.
All right, so obviously he's motioning that at least something is there. So I will quickly but quietly move generally within speaking distance of everybody. So probably somewhere around here. And I'm just gonna just over a whisper be like, "Hey, Bartholomew, he's motioning me that something's up over there. There might be some people or something."
There might be. We don't know.
Well, he's at the end of the hallway.
Okay. I think we should all go check it out together.
This door has feathers.
I love you. I love you so much.
They mean nothing to us.
Never change.
What?
Never change, Igor.
We're trying
Never
to get into the
change.
feather room.
What was it? Do I?
Never change.
Sorry, you guys.
I'm then gonna make my way back. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
we'll go
know
that way.
all of us
Very quietly.
necessarily.
So, are you gonna try to push forward, Bartholomew, or are you gonna step back?
Can I make a perception check to see if I could figure out what they're talking about?
It's kind of rabble, but it's getting closer very quickly as you kind of hear them coming and almost stopping around to the other side of the door. They kind of banter back and forth about. It seems like they're bitching about keeping everything tidy.
How many voices are there? Sorry.
Two voices right now.
Two voices.
Like, I don't know if I can ask that question. Can I hear them?
No, you can't.
No.
Okay.
No, he said there's two people talking or arguing or something like that. The question is, I just want to know before I continue, where are the rest of the guys? Are they coming or not? I look back at Kaelyn. I'm like,
I'm coming.
well, I look back to Kaelyn.
Oh.
You see me?
Yep. Can't hear you though. Oh.
And then, as you hear the doors creak open, and two gentlemen. We're gonna do this. Two gentlemen here, and then here, open the doorway, and they look at you, kind of crouched in the hallway, and then they look down and they see Kaelyn. And they just look
Hi,
at
guys.
you. You're not with us. You're not one of us. And this guy on the left takes a step or two to this corner and pulls a piece of the wood paneling off. And you see a small little crystal attached to a rope inside the wall, and he's reaching for it.
Can I throw a javelin?
You may try.
I was gonna say I want to try and knock an arrow and shoot also at
Bro,
this guy.
Both of you roll.
All right, what am I rolling? Just
roll
just
into
a 20?
attack. Roll into attack. Kaelyn, your arrow misses their wrist. Pause for one moment.
One less javelin.
Mm-hmm. You match his AC, and with that, the javelin sticks. The javelin sticks on the inside of his hand, and right as he's reaching to grab the crystal, it sticks to his hand. He goes, "Ah!" as his hand is pinned to the wall.
We're not in a battle situation yet, right?
Not at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna reach for another arrow in this time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd also like to shoot.
All you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does the other party, do they hear this commotion?
Y'all hear the screams and the knocking of arrows and the thunking of wood. And as you guys get to about right here, the door opens from where y'all came in. And as the door opens, you hear, "Oi, hey!" And a swarm of these guys in the same looking kind of attire kind of all swarm into the place.
Caustic brew as they're coming in through the door. It's a line of effects.
All right, try it.
Oh, it's an automatic hit. They just need to make dex saves of 13, each one of them, because it's in a straight line. Just straight up. What? Straight line of vomit. Dex 13.
All of them pass except for one.
Wow.
I was going. I'm not there, but how many people were there that came in?
Don't worry about it. This
Okay,
other guy, he sees you throw the javelin, and he starts bum rushing you. He just rushes you and then tries to shoulder check you.
Put my shield up.
Okay, you put your shield up, and he does a 16 hit.
No, I got 19.
He just bounces off your shield for a little bit. Dong. We're gonna paint this super quick, but as they all come in and they're getting hit with this line of acid.
Blame it on the O.
So these people are coming off the street?
These are coming off the street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them.
Roll initiative?
Hold on.
Oh.
Just hold on.
Can you specify which one has the acid on it, like maybe a circle?
Yes, you do. There we go. That one over there. He had the one with the circle has the poison.
Gotcha. But yeah, awesome.
Back to you, Bartholomew and Kaelyn. As the guy is screaming after having his hand stuck in the wall, he kind of just, with red shot pain in his eyes, reaches up and grabs the javelin. You hear him grit his teeth and pull the javelin out of his hand. He throws it to the ground and then continues to reach up and grabs the crystal and yanks it out of the wall.
Fuck.
As he yanks it out of the wall, all throughout this little enclave, you hear blaring sounds. Whew, just pew, pew, pew. Almost as if alarms themselves are going off of magical intent. And the torches seem to dim. The torches themselves seem to dim as the bandits all kind of, they seem like they're used to this. And they kind of block the door still. But they seem to all pull out a bandana or cloth from the backs, from their back pockets, and then put it over their mouths.
Can I reach out and try to take the bandana from the guy who's in front of me?
You may try, yes.
What do I do for that one?
That
AC
would be,
or
I would
what?
say grapple. So
Grapple.
versus his AC. Unarmed attack versus his AC.
Okay. Where is my grapple? Unarmed attack. 23.
You successfully grab the bandana out of this guy.
I'm seeing the other guy. Oh, go ahead.
You grab the bandana from him and then realize that he just lost it. He takes it. He's purposely turns himself and runs back to his friend. Opportunity, real quick.
Yep. Will it be from my flail or from my?
From your flail.
Yep. 19.
Okay, you hit and roll damage.
We're definitely about to get hit with some kind of poison or sleeping agent.
13.
13?
Mm-hmm.
So who's the guy that's got this stuff? The circle dude?
No, everybody's putting on a bandana over
Yeah.
their mouths.
That's why I grabbed mine right away.
As you come back with the flail and clock him upside of the head, he instantly just the bottom half of his jaw rips off from his skull, rips off from his face, and he drops down dead. Kind of last life sputtering, gurgling on his own blood.
Since I saw the other one, both of them trying to put in the mask, can I put the mask on my face too?
Yeah, you can. As you put the mask on your face, one moment. I need to make sure I'm doing this correctly.
Watch this be like what's that game that's supposed to be like D&D? Where what is it? Where basically there's the characters in the game have all these weird like helmets and stuff, and when you put it on, you're controlled by the demon. I think it's like Mask of Laughter or something like that.
Oh, that was a perfect hit, right? 8 out
Not
of 8,
Diablo.
right?
What is that? What is that game? Baldur's Gate.
Okay. I just want to make sure
I have a
I'm doing
question.
this correct. Yes.
Can I use chill touch to just freeze all these fuckers?
Chill touch, I believe, only hits one target at a time.
Yeah, you have to touch them, so you can only pick between.
It's the space of a creature. So it's the space, not the creature itself.
Oh. You'd have to roll probably real good for that to happen.
It's gonna be the Mask of Whispers. You're gonna be controlled by the hag.
What is everyone's max HP?
I have 24.
28.
I'm
I
31.
would like to cast a spell.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. It's 21, 28. And then who? What else?
I'm 24.
Uh-huh. Igor.
39.
Bitch.
So fun.
Who bitch? Who bitch? Never change. Lillith.
Do you need to know
I
mine
have
since I have
no
a mask
idea.
or no?
I have no idea. I just sent you all of the information that I have. It's all in the chat. It's right
Oh
here.
yeah, I don't even
I'll
think
also-
she
That's
what
leveled
I got.
herself up either.
Also,
I
don't.
really don't understand.
Also,
Okay.
Uncle, on the last level, I rolled a 3 for my HP.
God.
I'm still at 39, dude.
That's beautiful.
So, Duncan, since I have a mask, do I have to roll? Oh, you need to know mine also or no?
I need just your max.
31.
Okay. So, and Dennis, yours?
Mine was the 28.
Okay. So,
Just keep in mind, I do have second wind twice. And healing spells.
Dennis, Kaelyn, and Lillith. You all of your eyesight goes black around the edges. You become short of breath, and then fall down to the ground unconscious.
Nice.
I can't even second wind that shit. Okay, that's weird, but okay.
You can't second wind because it's just a status. This is a status effect and not a surging through pain or other attribute or magic.
We don't know what caused this.
You don't know.
But it's a bonus action, so it's not because it's not
So I
immediate,
didn't
or
get to
It's not
cast
immediate.
myself.
It's Bartholomew and Igor. Bartholomew, you are still up. You're still awake, even as you see this purplish green mist kind of scatter through the air. And Igor, you're able to just pure willpower just stare through it as your eyes itch a little bit.
They start turning red, and I start crying.
They start just like that Stonewall cry.
Stonewall Igor.
So the mask didn't work on me.
The mask did what it was supposed to. The other 10 people in front of you, Igor, they're just kind of like, fuck. What? Just kind of just kind of figure out what.
And they're all wearing this mask.
They're all wearing a bandana as well around their nose.
I literally
and mouth.
just go like this to the guy right in front of me and just like rip it off of him.
He kind of jostles out of the way and he rips it off you. He takes a big breath and holds it, and then kind of shimmers to the back of the line.
And then if you allow it, I'm gonna put the bandana on Piglet. Piglet's character.
As you attempt to do that, I will say this though.
Unity?
I'll get attacked here.
Yeah, an opportunity probably.
Yeah, I should have probably raged instead of doing this.
What's your AC? What's your AC?
16.
Okay, yeah, that hits. As you go to put the bandana on Dennis, your forearm is then riddled with 3 darts. Just tunk.
You came up on my TikTok.
Oh, you're welcome. As you and then as you kind of just like kind of swat off of it, your arm starts to go numb, and then your shoulder, because I know you don't have resist to paralysis.
We're all fucking dead.
There's no con save for that.
I was about to
We're all
get to
fucking
it.
dead.
I was about to get to it.
Okay.
Don't worry. There was a method to the madness. Roll a con save.
We're all cooked. Cooked.
Oh.
We're all fucking cooked. We're all fucking cooked.
I don't know about you.
The DC was a 12.
Oh,
Dude, I can never fucking roll well.
I know.
No matter what I do.
Unless it's like to bash someone's skull in. Unless it's to bash someone's skull in. True barbarian style.
Which is crazy because like in my other campaigns I never roll well to hit. In this one I do, but when it's like role play and all like the puzzle shit, I'm pretty good at.
Well rounded.
And
Karma rounds out your experience.
can I push?
Yeah, I don't know
Can I
who
push the
Karma
other
is,
guy?
fucker.
I'm in danger.
As all of you are starting to fade to black, except for Bartholomew, who is then trying to trot himself back up to the hallway.
I was gonna kill the other guy.
All
first.
of you, again, except for the ones already unconscious, hear Inari's voice saying, "I'm in danger."
Help me.
Are the other guys that were in the
Help,
room also
Obi-Wan.
passed out?
No, they
Are
don't
they
know.
like wearing masks? Or no.
Yeah, I want to push
They
the
are
other guy
wearing
who's hurt.
As you push
and-
through, and come back up to everybody. I'm trying to do this. This guy is that guy's just straight up dead.
Yeah.
This guy is kind of holding off by himself because he's already hurt.
Does that guy with acid die? He takes 2d4 of acid.
Why do I always seem to lose my d4s?
Because you want to step on them later.
No, because I have a 3-year-old child. That's why.
I did it for you. Only 4.
Okay. He's still alive.
Wow, okay, wanted to talk. You want to talk about it?
As
Particularly.
I do more than you would do.
Okay.
Friend.
as you go around the corner, Bartholomew, you see all of your friends in a pile unconscious.
Whatever you say.
And all of these bandits seem to be pointing their swords and javelins at them as they are being tied up behind their backs with their
That's
hands.
a lot.
Okay.
And they say,
so
"Give
glad
up!"
that you have
Yes, very
enough
kinky.
lotion for that or whatever
Some
you use.
wonderful consented
Because damn, that's
NC
chafing.
play. Let me tell you about it.
Hello, Mitty.
They-
Of course, you would bring that in.
Do they even
Let me tell you something.
Wait,
Let me tell you
wait.
something. They say surrender. They say surrender or we kill your friends.
Do they even know I'm there?
Yeah,
Is
they
it coming
see
to see
you.
me?
They're talking to you.
They're talking to you. They're telling you. They're telling you, give up, or we kill your friends.
Mitty,
Us
will you
that are
play
passed out.
with us, please?
Mhm.
Thank you.
It will not be
You
hard.
get me killed.
So I'm here, right? More or less.
Yeah. You're at this point. You're here. They've all scattered and drug everyone to the center. They say cooperate, and they press the tips of their swords and other daggers and javelins into the skin of all your friends around their necks and vital areas.
What's the probability of me surviving all this by myself?
Very small. Very, very small.
Yeah,
Everybody's looking at me like, yo.
don't.
Okay, I guess I'll give up.
Well, before
As
The
you,
one time you don't get flat back
The-
immediately.
they say, toss your weapon on the ground.
It's kind of sad.
Why are you awake?
Okay.
Because he grabbed another one
got
of
a
the
mask
bandits'
on.
mask.
Yeah, I got the mask
Oh, the
on.
bandana. Yeah.
As you toss your flail on the ground, 3 of the other bandits come around and they have a burlap sack, and they're like, "We're gonna put this on you, and we're gonna tie your hands, and just so you don't know anything else. We're not gonna hurt you. Just work with us, okay?"
Okay. Okay.
And they kind of step behind you, and you feel them kind of, at the arm's reach, kind of toss the burlap sack over your head, and then tie your hands behind your back, taking your flail and your shield.
Yes, Mitty has it. No.
And since you are now the only one awake, Bartholomew, you then are led over several pieces of wooden floor, through several doorways, and into
I only have
a very oddly
but I will remind
cold
you.
stone clambed room, where you are then hands untied, and then they're shackled into iron shackles above your head, and then they remove your burlap sack, and your friends are also all tied against with shackles in the same room as you.
All unconscious. I'm the only conscious one, right?
They are slowly waking up around you.
Okay. Is there anybody else in the room? Did they leave? Or only us?
Everyone else is left.
Can I try to do a strength check to see if I can break these shackles?
You may try. No. You strain them against the wall, but they barely move. They barely do anything. If anything, they cut into your wrist a little bit more.
Hey guys, wake up. Igor.
I'm awake.
I remember.
Do we
Hey,
wake up
I've been
and
awake.
stuff?
I haven't fallen asleep.
Dennis.
What do you mean?
Wake up.
They just
You were asleep, everybody was unconscious.
So his just
What
talking to us
happened?
will wake us up or no?
Are we?
Dunkle.
Wait, we're chained to the wall. Right now?
Dunkle.
Mhm.
It looks
I'm
like a,
working on
I
something.
was saying, oh, sorry.
Please
I was asking,
repeat.
does his voice just wake us up? Or are we
not
like,
his voice does not wake you up specifically. You get his voice along with the sensation of being not warm and cozy, but the cold iron against your wrists and the kind of slimy stone against the back of your neck. Also, all of that kind of wakes you up. Yeah, it's slimy, moss-covered stone.
I'm upset. We gotta get out of here.
Is it dark? Is it lit? What's
It is
going on?
very dimly lit. The only light source coming is very faint ambient lighting from cell bars about 20 feet up. 20 feet up.
I tap my shackles and make them glow with light.
You now have glowing shackles.
I want to
see.
do the same. I want to do the same thing with light to my shackles as well.
Can you cast a spell like that?
It's a cantrip.
I mean, I'm just saying. I was curious if you can cast it like that. I'm just using magic tinkering.
It says verbal or material, so I'm just gonna verbally say.
Okay.
It's verbal and material.
Oh, okay.
But the material is probably nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say because I can't cast any of my spells without my tools in my hands, but I can use magic tinkering to tap them.
It says you touch one large or smaller object.
Oh, never mind. I actually can't do
never
that.
mind. It said, that isn't being worn or carried by someone else, so that means I can be carrying it or wearing it, right?
Never mind. I can't do my magic tinkering without my tools. Never mind.
Until the spell ends, object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light an additional 20 feet.
What's the radius of this room, sir? I don't know how to measure on this.
It's perfectly fine. The room is about 20 feet by 30 feet. It's just a little bit larger of a rectangle. And as you all kind of become more aware and conscious of it all, the smell of piss, wet hay, wet damp hay, and
I'm not having a good time.
Oh no. All of that hits your nostrils and makes you kind of scrunch up as you realize you're in a holding cell of some sorts.
Duncan, I have a question. So magic missile. So the target it's a creature of your choice that you can see within range. It says you create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature. So it has to be like a living being.
I will give you an attempt for creativity.
Okay.
For creativity, I will give you an attempt.
Oh, someone's gonna get magic missiled. Great.
That could be a thing depending on the roll. We'll see.
Okay, so I roll. What do I roll? Sorry.
AC.
Is there any modifier on that?
Roll.
Wait.
What, magic missile? They auto hit.
Yeah, they auto hit.
Yeah,
But
it's just if you do a
you have
bad
to roll. You have to
roll.
see what you're hitting,
Yeah.
and you can only hit with magic missile a creature, I believe.
Creature. Can
I
she
think
aim?
so.
Can she aim on the chain?
There's no aiming. The way it works, it auto hits. So
Oops.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Nice.
Good roll.
Love that for me.
Okay, I apologize. It is only able to hit a creature. Cannot target objects, structures, or other non-creature entities.
So that's automatic. Never mind.
Yeah, that's an automatic. Never mind. I apologize.
Hey Igor,
I give you
a firebolt on your
that's
shackle.
not Igor. That's not Igor saying it. That's
Yeah,
No, I
Gingie.
know, I
Nope.
know, I know. I'm not blaming anybody. It's just still
It was
disappointing,
a
that's all.
creative attempt. I give you that. Sadly, it will not work with magic
Okay.
missile.
Yo, Igor, can you
I
move?
accept that. It's still disappointing.
Igor, can you move, Igor?
Yeah.
If you're willing to
Um,
tank it, Igor, I could shoot a
can I?
fireball at your shackles.
I don't know. Can I move Dunkle?
You are chained. You are chained
We're all
just like
shackled.
everyone else. But
Yeah, can I-
because of your size,
I go to stand up.
you go to stand up, and the chains hit just above your hips.
Okay, so we're chained to the wall.
Correct.
How
So
long
we're-
is the chain?
Hold on. Yes?
So we're manacled at our wrist and our ankles.
No.
Or just our wrists?
Manacle, individual, against the wall.
Just the
Yes. Just the two.
two. All right. I rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to rip these fucking things out of the wall.
Give it a shot.
And I get advantage because I'm raging.
Mm-hmm. That's not
dude,
enough.
I'm
Yeah.
done.
That's not
Yeah.
enough.
Guys,
You try.
Bonus action, I continue raging.
Correct.
And I keep going,
I love
and I
you.
keep going.
Keep going.
Can I
As you
try
keep
again?
going, hold on. As you kind of get frothy around the mouth and get even more red in your eye somehow. You kind of jerk and kind of press up and push your feet against the wall, and you feel the iron bolts inside the wall. You hear them kind of creak and moan in discomfort, but they don't really move. And as you're...
I want to try something when he's done.
Hold on.
Sorry.
As you're pressing against the wall trying to pull these out, you hear a guard. You hear, not a guard, but a bandit guard slamming on the door and saying, "Hey, knock it out! Knock it off! He's
Fucking make me!
He's almost here! Shut up!
Who?
You'll see soon enough."
Why you can't tell me?
Are you
So-
able to pick these locks, Dennis?
My hands
Like for
are
our
like up
shackles?
against the walls. How the hell? So, so here's what I want to try, Dunkle. So apparently chains have a HP of 10, and the reason why he couldn't break them is that they have a DC 20 strength. But I can cast Fireball as a cantrip basically in an amount of times until I can kill myself. Can I just cast Fireball on my own chains?
But your hands are down by the chain, so you wouldn't be able to.
No, it's cantrip. I can just cast it.
Fucking 10 feet from you, dog.
So I want to
Like
throw
fireball or
Firebolt.
fireball?
Bolt or ball?
It's Firebolt.
Okay.
Okay,
bolt
never
is,
mind.
Bolt is a little different.
It's
I was
it's
scared
1d10
for a minute.
fire damage. 1d10 damage. Technically, I'm wearing it, so it doesn't catch fire.
I'm gonna stop you right there, and I'm going to serve this as a warning. Looking up the stats and everything for the iron manacles and everything, that's metadata. That's
Okay, well, I mean, I
that's
wanted to do that
considered
to... I was going to ask, technically I was going to ask Igor if he wants to tank the hits for me to go to his shackles.
The
But
point,
I wasn't sure if he'd want to do that.
the
Why don't you
point
just hit the
being-
wall that I'm pulling it out of?
Yeah.
Yes, but
mean-
hold on, back it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking up the data and stuff like that is considered metagaming.
Okay.
That's not okay.
Okay.
Just next time, let's try to not do that and just play it as it is. And maybe if you want to record it saying, "Oh, iron manacles have this kind of strength and this kind of stats," for your personal use when it comes to like you're doing it on someone else, that's different. But this is the first time encounter with it, and that's hardcore metagaming, and I'd really try to prevent that from happening again.
Okay.
All right, thank you, bud. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm trying to
I know.
not make this. Oh, it's a numbers game.
Okay, so I mean, I can ask him if he wants me to start doing Firebolt on his chains, the wall. What do you want me to do? Myself?
He is literally still going at
Yes,
it.
Oh,
Like
Igor.
you
is
can probably
trying.
see behind me that the bolts aren't.
Yeah.
They're
I'm gonna
causing a little
help him out
rubble
then.
falling down to the ground.
I want to shoot Firebolts at wherever the pinpoint is in the wall.
Well,
Like where the bolt meets the wall.
Isn't
Firebolt.
Isn't Fireball isn't a area spell though?
No, that's fireball.
Fireball.
Ball is
Fire.
area.
Yeah, so-
Bolt is
bolt.
singular.
Bolt.
So
okay,
I want
back.
to I
Bolt?
want to focus those hits on like
Bolt?
the focal point where it's bolted in the wall that he's pulling against.
As your fingers start to get a little itchy, Dennis, the door opens, and immediately the room fills. The room fills with all these bandit guys, and pulling up swords, pulling up javelins and spears against all of your bodies and chests. They see Igor pressing up and trying to like slalom ski himself out of the fucking stonework. And they're just like,
Can I
hey,
use
hey.
True
You can use True Sight,
Okay.
but it's not gonna really help you in this moment.
So it would give me an insight into their defense.
It's like I said, it's not gonna really help you in this moment of what's happening.
But
Okay,
if they're coming
obviously.
in with a bunch of weapons and stuff, like, would it not let me know like what they're doing, what's gonna happen next?
They're gonna stab us. We keep doing what we're
Okay.
It's
doing.
pretty obvious. Work with them when they stab you.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I'd
I'll
love your
stand
try.
down.
I know you're trying.
Yeah.
I really am.
I know. I
I'm
give you
just
that.
gonna chill.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
They
stand down.
They kind of knock Igor's feet off the wall, and they just closely, but not too close, with Igor slamming and trying to rip his arms out of the wall. They're like, "Hey, back off, back off! Ease up, ease up! He's here to speak to y'all."
Who's he?
As you say that, you hear someone take a big long draw out of a cigar. Just
Ooh, can I get some?
I got a huge Wise Gamora moment there.
and you hear a goose honk.
Oh my god, I'm so done with these.
This is the gang leader of fucking goose, bro.
Duck.
I'm so done.
Aflaff.
He's an Aarakocra.
Geese or goose?
And you hear the of the little.
How fitting for the Colonel Sanders joke we had earlier.
Fucking A, bro. It's Donald Duck.
Yeah, there's two Canadians in
Rouge McDuck.
the group. You have our first boss is the fucking goose, bro.
Canada Gooses.
You hear the flap and the slapping of his little feet against the wood, and as he stands in the doorway. Oh my god, where is this? Where is this fucking... Oh my god. I have it somewhere.
It's fucking Big Bird.
I'm done.
I swear to god, you put in Big Bird,
No.
I'm gonna cry.
You could put probably Cookie Monster.
Yeah, I'll cook them for dinner.
Oh my god.
All the... Then we'll make our own KFC.
Don't worry, we'll get a Geico.
We don't know who Colonel Sanders is. Calm down.
I'm gonna be...
Geico's a lizard.
I could go for some Peking duck.
Oh, anybody got a charm spell? Charm this fucker.
So, as you, walk... Oh, son of a bitch. I hate dropping shit everywhere. As you all look up at the entranceway, and you see this goose with his hands by his side.
Wait, he's got hands, not wings?
He's got hands, not wings.
Oh, that is the most... That
Does
is
he have hands
the
and
most
wings?
cursed image I've put into my head. Oh my god.
I don't
He
think
has-
Dunkle heard you.
No, I kind of heard him. He's got hands, not wings. He's very stout. He is very stout for a goose.
I have such a great RP coming up.
He's got his beak open and his little teeth, but instead of like frilled teeth, they're all like small little shiny silver daggers in his mouth as they're clamping down on his cigar, and he's puffing on it. He's got a very nice silk-laden vest, and he's got little pants on too that goes down to his ankles. Jewelry, little duck pants. He's got jewelry adorning all of his fingers, a golden chain around his neck.
Motherfucker's a golden goose?
Bro, he's giving me P. Diddy vibes now, bro. No.
I'm dead.
I know exactly what I want to say when I am allowed to say it.
And
Is he gonna bring out the baby oil now?
no. He then
Hey, what's up, Bowie?
he then says, I'm the one they're talking about. Smooth and elegant as silk. This duck's voice, this goose's voice, carries almost an eerie calmness to it. As in, it
What's
wants
your name?
I am Gossamer.
Last time you were what?
Gossamer the goose?
I am Don Gossamer. And you...
Sir Don... Go ahead, sorry.
And you, fellow reckless individuals, have decided to break in to one of my hideouts. Why? I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
just
you took our
passing-
friends.
There's no breaking in. We were able to just walk in.
Yeah.
There was no B&E. The door was open.
Yeah.
But why did you come in?
Why would you leave the
door
door open?
Wait. We
No,
heard
no,
our
no.
friend We heard our friend over here, so
Oh.
what you did with our friend?
Your friend.
We're on a
Yes.
mission.
Who's who? What? Tell me.
Evelyn. And
Tell me what your friend looks like.
Mr. Duck, we're looking for a small
duck?
halfling.
A
Yo, what
duck?
you say?
I am no duck.
You should say Don, bro. His name is Don.
I am no duck. And he
Come on.
and he snaps his fingers, and one of his guardsmen immediately just stabs you in between the ribs. Kaelyn,
Ouch.
let that be a lesson. I am no duck.
I apologize, Don Gossamer, for my companion's transgressions. I just want to, get on your good side. I have 10 loaves of bread for you. Since, gooses love bread. Consider it a peace offering. We're just trying to help. We're just trying to find our friend. He's about 3 foot tall midget.
Quack.
Look,
It's really good bread.
Mr. Don, we're looking for our friend.
No.
We kind of heard her when the door was open and we stumbled in. She's 2'11", copper hair, green eyes, and 25 years old, and a tiefling.
Damn, what is that, a
Way
dating
short.
profile?
Damn, that's a profile. Good shit.
Well, that's
He then looks at some of the other guardsmen and says,
She
Well?
makes long walks on the fjord.
Have you? This is not a abduction outpost. Have you seen
Abduction?
this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this woman? Has she come across you? And all of them kind of just silently shake their head as if too scared to speak back up. They just go, no, and you see him waddle up to one of them, coming to the stonework into the middle, and he grabs him by his heel. He comes up to maybe the sternum of most of these men, about 5'10", 6 foot, pulls them down with ease and says, I want these men gone. Tell me if you have their friend. And he blows the cigar smoke in the guy's face. And he's like, no, we haven't taken anyone. No, we've been following the rules. We haven't taken anyone. No one's taken anyone, and we do.
Pardon me, Don.
We do what you tell us to do. We don't go against them.
I'm the one who opened your door because I heard her voice. She was calling for help.
I have walked through this entire hideout myself. Walked. And there is
be careful what you say.
And there is no one here. And you, and he gestures, are the only ones in the holding cells. There are no other guests.
We heard her. I don't think she could guess. I think she's here in trouble. And if you don't know that she's here, then help us find her.
He'll snap his fingers and 3 of them will come stand in front of him. And he waves his cigar hand and says, look through this hideout. You have 5 minutes. If she is not here, you will tell me.
Duncan.
And he will he will wave his hand. He will wave his hand off, and they will sprint. These 3 men are sprinting past him to start starting. You hear boxes being overturned, sacks being pulled up, and sheets being ruffled, and chairs being flipped over. They are scrambling to try to find this person that may or may not be here.
Okay. Can I do? Since I have a passive insight of 13, do I have a vibe more or less if they're telling the truth?
The one guy that was stammering very, very inherently to Don Gossamer seemed like he was telling the truth and shocked and defending his place of, we don't break the rules that have been set in place.
Yeah, but there's 20 of those motherfuckers. What about one of decided to?
If you don't mind, Don Gossamer, perhaps we worship the same god. You guys are all about, theft, murder, trickery. perhaps we can come to some sort of religious understanding upon one another. I worship the mask, but I also have a lot of favor with Vaeryn. Caravan. Maybe you do too? I just finished making a generous contribution to the chapel in town.
He says, I like what you're trying to do, but we are not on the same page when it comes to religion. It is cute.
I mean, all angels have feathers.
He kind of squints. He kind of squints his little goose eyes at you.
Little bug eyes.
Little bug eyes. Huh. And he takes another puff.
Birds of a feather flock together. Come on now, we can do this.
He says, your puns are funny, but nothing I haven't heard before. Pause for one moment. I have to do something else.
Okay. Question is, how sure are we that was her voice though? There's no other way to verify that, I guess.
Yeah, it could have been like
could have been a
what's
ghost.
that spell that makes you able to throw your voice?
I'll be back.
But do we really think that Inari would be casting a spell to throw her voice to somewhere that she isn't and not tell us that she isn't where we can hear her?
Well, the thing you have to understand, Inari is a rogue. Basically, there are thieves, so you never know if she's with the group anyway.
She
She's
could
a
be
thief,
stealing from
but-
the group.
Yeah,
From us?
that also.
No,
From
from,
the other
this
group, too.
group.
Exactly, but
But
there's
why
only
would she be
possibility.
bringing us in? Why would she bring us in to get trapped if
Well,
she...
Because
Like,
it's a big job.
What do you mean? That's the perfect escape. What do you mean? I'll rob all the bandits, take everything,
Might as well
and put somebody else blame.
Everyone's just immediately, Mia's just double crossing us. We're screwed. She screwed us.
We gotta kill her. My vengeance.
I mean, she,
Oh,
at this,
there's no
I mean, she could have betrayed you guys.
Yeah.
She could have let you here.
We don't know each other
you
that
don't,
well.
Yeah, you don't really know.
I
We
mean,
don't
I
know her
don't know
backstories.
you guys all that well. But Inari's been with you guys longer than I have, and me and Inari we did connect on our girls' night together, and I feel like she wouldn't.
I know, Bowman. They're
feel like-
figuring it out. Just we're giving them a chance.
I don't know who actually wanted the grenade.
Yeah, she's part of the group. I said, that's the only theory I have. Or she's stealing from them and let us fucking to take the blame.
So,
Either or.
That's a possibility as well.
The thing is, let's see,
What?
see, guys, let's see what happens if it turns up or not. And if it doesn't turn out, then it's most likely the other, because if they going up and down, check and don't find her, then she could the one who's probably trying to pull them a fast one, and put us in the mix. where she
Are we
can
back
steal
in
everything.
Are we back into RPing or no? Or are we still need a moment?
I'm still needing a moment. I'm still doing back and
Okay,
forth
you're
with
good.
something.
Okay, I was gonna talk to
He's
Josh again.
calculating our death.
Not
Right.
calculating death. Igor, you have something to say?
Maybe not Igor. Maybe Chris.
Okay.
So there's also the possibility that the trickster goddess could
No, I
also
told you
messed
she
around.
didn't.
He
I
She
asked her.
wasn't doing the pebbles, but she could have, after you contacted her, started to start putting a voice out there.
That's true.
So there's always that possibility too.
Oh yeah,
But-
the voice came after the pebbles. That's
I
true.
did the same thing that maybe did.
Yeah, that's always a possibility. I doubt it, but that's all. I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, she could be like, I don't know if you guys see One Piece, and she could be Nani, Navi. You know,
Navi?
she want to steal everybody.
Talking of that, here you go.
Whoa! Whoa, Nami!
Nami.
Yeah, I found that on Reddit.
The immersion. There's a lot of
So you
things
can
you
be
find on Reddit. A lot of them need to stay there.
Yup.
Yeah.
While you guys do this and that, I'll take you guys upstairs and smoke beer back.
Hey,
You're
you're
just gonna do the
beer?
same thing. Get out of my head.
Hey,
Is that a
Uncle,
goblet? That looks cool as
Uncle,
shit.
Yeah.
can you send me where you got that from?
My brother got it for me for
Can
Christmas
your
at the
brother
Renaissance
send me?
Fair. Renaissance Fair in Texas.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a Renaissance Fair about half an hour away from me.
This is
Cool.
it's a longhorn horn.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love it. It
I
holds
want to get like a,
it holds 32 ounces. So it's the same as
pretty good.
yeah, that's
2 beers.
Yeah, about 2 beers.
I have a boot, but the boot's at my cabin.
The,
Not one of those small boots, like
yeah,
that holds like
Das
8 beer.
Boot.
Das Boot, 4
Yeah.
beers.
I used to have one too.
I had one. It smashed at a party one day, and I wasn't even using it. It was just on top of the fridge. Someone ran it and like knocked into my fridge, and it fell off. I was so mad. And my other friend got it for me for.
I had
as-
mine
as a
stolen
payment.
at a party.
You guys want to hear some
Okay.
fucked up shit?
Okay, here we go.
I was gonna say something quickly. Wait.
Really quick.
Imagine the guy who I kill is the one who really robbed her. I'm just joking. Go ahead.
So, after literally just under 5 minutes, the 3 men come back into the room and they're panting, sweating profusely.
Ooh.
And, sweaty men. And exasperated, they say, Don Gossamer, there's no one else in the hideout. There's no one else here. And he goes, well then, it seems that there's been a mishap. I apologize. But he then points and looks over with his cigar to you, Bartholomew. God damn it. Oh, I need to stop looking at chat. It breaks me every fucking time. Every fucking time.
No, I didn't. I didn't see that.
You killed one of my men.
Me and my big mouth.
I need something for you. A compensation of sorts.
Well, it was a big misunderstanding. They are armed and they were trying to do something funny, so I had to defend myself. If you want,
Do something
bring.
funny,
if you want.
as in protecting their hideout, and then he gestures to
Hey!
one of the other guards that's standing behind him, and his hand is all wrapped up and a little bit bloody.
Yeah, because it'll start freaking out.
My
I
man,
didn't know it was your hideout. The thing is the same thing. If you hear a friend of yours is screaming, wanting for help, they're in danger, what will you do? You'll rush, investigate, and if there's somebody who's going to attack or anything, you defend yourself.
I'm worried.
but they didn't attack you. They kept their distance. They followed protocol and sounded the alarm.
Well, the thing is, I didn't know he was pulling something. It could have been
The
he could have
point
pulled a
being,
bow.
Mr. Dwarf, is that I need compensation from you.
Is there any
we
possible
can
way?
do this the easy
What are
way
you laughing at, AJ?
or the hard way.
Does that 10 pieces
What
of
do
bread
you-
not work?
No.
What's
Is
your
it-
price, Mr. Duck?
Would it be
Mr.
possible
Goose?
that I could defend myself in a 1v1 combat with one of your other guys?
Who are you in love with?
I'll tell you this. You either do me a favor,
Hey, turn around.
or I take something from you.
Turn around.
False.
Turn around.
Well, can it be? Depends. Can I hear the favor first
Don't on me.
before I make a decision?
When I need the favor, I will call or send for you to do this favor, whatever that may be. Or I take a finger.
Can I? Oh,
How about 100 gold?
It's the principle.
mm-hmm.
I understand.
So,
Your
I can-
gaggle is very.
Can I just say something? Don't you know I'm a paladin? I'm a man of my faith. I cannot do a favor that goes against my faith.
Then a finger it shall be. Maybe a little
Hold it,
more.
man. Hold it.
Man's going Assassin's
Hold it.
Creed arc.
He may not be able to do something for you, but I might be.
Mr. Largeman, I see. Huh.
Mr. Duck. My name's not Mr. Large Man.
Yeah, I could do some work too, Mr. Duck.
And he snaps his fingers again, and you both attempt.
Why did you say shit?
Against Kaelyn, the guy stabs at him. The guy stabs at Kaelyn, and it misses and clinks against the wall. Against to you, Igor, a spear enters in the top side of your thigh for 3 points of damage, and that is halved, I believe, because you're still raging, or no? Or did you drop? I think you dropped rage at this point.
I mean, that you tell me, because I was gonna literally threaten to eat him and his family. So,
him and his ducklings.
But
Yeah.
I'll take all 6. I don't care.
No,
I have the
the
eggs
three.
out of his
The 3
children.
was total. 3 is total. Halved it would have been 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
He says,
Let me at least take the card
I understand that my
and do all that.
men tried to recruit you earlier, but I have no need for you. I have no need of you as a person or of your favors, because you did not kill one of my men. He did.
Yeah, but he answers for me.
Roll.
Persuasion.
Yeah, roll persuasion.
It would be either persuasion or deception. Honestly.
Let's do deception. Let's do deception on this one. Because does he really answer to you? Yeah, let's roll deception. Let's see what happens here.
I mean, it's the same thing.
I know. I love seeing. he kind of like this. What laugh is that making me think of? Fuck! It's someone from One Piece. I can't remember who it is. I can't
Moria.
remember. Really? Gecko Moria?
Let me look it up.
Probably.
Don Gossamer. I do apologize
hold
for
on.
my okay.
One second. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'll get to you in a minute. Don't worry. And Gossamer just kind of laughs. Oh, that is Gecko Moria. Okay. I'm trying to do like a honking laugh, and it's just not working.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was.
If I lose the limb, I can regrow it.
No.
Magic for that?
No.
Oh.
Actually, I mean, technically, yes, but I'll tell you later.
I can also make Piglet later on.
As you, as he looks at you, and he says, he answers to you. That's funny. With how y'all were acting when you came into my hideout, it doesn't seem like you're the group leader. The attempt was nice. Now, as he turns back over to you, Bart, I believe you owe me a finger.
True, but does it have to be something that against my faith? You don't need protection or defense or something?
I have asked you to do me a favor when the favor is needed, regardless of what that favor is, and you are actively denying the choice of the favor. So, and as he sets his cigar down on the edge of a little footstool, and from his little pants, he pulls out a dagger, a nice kind of inlaid dagger with some fancy insignias and workings and marks on it. He says, "Which
is it? A duck blade?"
No, naughty, no.
Not the oil. Not the oil.
pulls out Diddy oil and smears it on his blade.
No, not the oil.
Not the oil.
Okay.
And he says,
Takes up.
actually, and puts it away. Since this is your first, I have some. This is your first time.
Oh God.
He puts the dagger. He puts the dagger back, and he shuffles around in his pocket,
Y'all missed a potion.
and he pulls out a little device, little wooden capsule device, and sticks his fingers and spreads it out. And two little blades, half moon blades, kind of pull apart and slice
Like
back and
ducklings?
forth. Slice back and forth. Like a cigar cutter.
Ooh,
Ah, okay.
it would be painful.
Pull one of his hands off.
What?
And you're refusing to take the favor, so I'm taking a finger.
Well, didn't I hear you have some issues with other people in the gang, or this is something separate?
That is my business alone.
He has one bad duckling. It's okay.
This is Don. That's Don Gossamer right there.
Darkwing Duck.
The little gift that I sent. Yeah, the dark duckwing.
The bandits undo one of your arms, and 3 of them hold your arm and outreach it, and 2 of them are holding your fingers all apart.
Can he choose the finger?
And he's gonna
Can I choose
tap.
the finger?
Would you like to choose the finger?
The pinky.
Alright. The bird.
The pinky.
The bird. You can't
Not
put
the
people off
pinky,
against
bro.
your...
And he turns.
That's my shield hand.
He turns of it's your right hand. This is the pinky
God
finger of your right hand.
Thank God I'm a lefty.
In all of y'all's head, you hear Inari's voice say, "I'm in danger once more."
Help me, Obi-Wan. Help me.
So, you did not just hear that on Gossamer? I just heard her voice.
Keep honking. I
Yeah.
need it for the spank bank. Jesus fuck, Bowman.
Okay,
This is
I don't
dope.
know.
We could just...
Honk.
Didn't you just hear that?
No.
Didn't you just hear that? Look at our friends just called.
I heard nothing.
Can I do a religion check to see if it's that bitch?
You can try.
This is
I
that
swear
bitch.
to God. I swear to Glob.
Swear to glob.
What the hell? Where's the dice? Oh, there. D20. 1. D20. And I have a plus 3.
I'm afeared. I was wondering if I could do a contract to see
Ooh.
if my finger could withstand
You
that,
hear-
but I think
you-
it's
Yeah.
I
You
think
hear
something
nothing.
worse will happen later.
You hear
What?
nothing,
What the
Dennis.
Wow.
Got Don Gossamer then puts the cigar cutter over your pinky finger and lays it and kind of cocks it on the little table that he scooted up next to.
Wait, why? I don't. Why is he so mad? Like I don't understand what we did
Well, I
wrong.
killed one of
Hey, Bart
Killed
killed
one
the
of his
guy.
eyes.
Well, yeah, but they locked us up, dude. Like what
Well, you
were we
wanna know
supposed to do?
We're trespassing.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Did he actually kill him though? Because all he did
Yeah.
was take a
Oh, no.
handkerchief off of him.
No, but Bartholomew with his flail
He smacked his jaw.
smacked his jaw
Oh,
off and he
God.
died. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that
Now
was
he
an
can never eat nothing
accident.
again.
That wasn't
No.
intentional.
It was intentional.
It's an accident.
Are you trying to
He
say
was
something, Chris?
willing.
Yes.
All right.
I want to try
Deception.
answering Inari.
Okay, try.
In your head?
Yeah.
In your head, try.
Let's do it. And I think, how can we help you? Where the fuck are you?
Anybody got worms to give the Don
And-
Gossamer?
Is it possible that I scream at the moment that Nari's talking, trying to call her out? Nari, where are you? What happened? Make a big commotion about it.
I mean,
Pause.
Chris was going first. Or Gingie's going first, I think, on that.
Oh, Gingie goes first. Okay. Shit.
This will have to be my last.
At least it's a finger, not the Twinkie.
Oh yeah, so is this confirmed now? Did he get his fingy cut off
Not
yet?
yet.
We're about to. It's
I'm
it's
waiting
right
to
there.
add this.
It's right there. He's about to
Yeah.
get a stub. Yeah.
We're gonna call him Nubs.
Look at Nubby.
Call him Nubs.
I'll figure somebody.
Bartholomew the nub.
Since I got a little bit of cleric, am I able to medically put that on if we put it on some ice, like if we chill touch it? Until we can.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what Gingie talks.
Because what if I go to tea with him and he needs to stick his pinky out?
Oh, no, I just really want to see if I act hysterical. To see, I'm calling out Inari to see if something will happen.
If only y'all were better at negotiating. Thanks, Bowman.
It's a favor, bro. Then I could be an oathbreaker, which is fucking worse.
No, I'm chaotic neutral, so.
That's you, not
do
me.
good. I tried to do good the last time, but now I'm gonna try and fuck around.
But you didn't have to come.
Take it that way. Take it that way.
I don't know. You know what? I'm about to say, don't. If I kill a thief, would that break my oath? A thief is a thief.
I mean, I don't think capital punishment like
Murder
death.
is murder.
I think the way you have to kind of look at it is how would you and your god see what you're doing, and how would it relate to your oath?
Back into your mind, Igor. Back into your mind. You get asked, "Where did y'all go?" Question mark.
Looking for you. We were looking for you, and we followed the fucks that were trying to let me join them, and now we're in their prison. But you didn't answer my question. Where are you? How are you in danger?
Okay. You want to help AJ with that?
Yo, if she's in the tavern drinking with the barmaids, I'm gonna kill her.
Wow.
No, she said she was in danger.
Well, I don't know.
But you don't
Danger
Danger
getting drunk.
getting that.
She's like, Joe, yeah, let me, and hands up.
In real life, in my body, like I'm not saying shit, and I just went quiet through everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do?
Gossamer is kind of like pressing against the finger. He's like, I give you one more chance. The favor or the finger.
Is it killing a thief?
She says, don't yell at me. And to you, Igor, she says, don't yell at me.
Well, this isn't helping. I'm not yelling at you. I'm trying to put out a point. Where are you? What type of danger are you in? We're also in danger. We're trapped in this Goose's dungeon.
Goose's hen house.
In this hen house of a dungeon.
Oh, the head house of a dungeon. I love it.
Oh, can I have a question, Duncan?
Okay.
Not roleplay. What's the negatives of me having a cut finger?
Depending upon the situation. I mean,
Probably dexterity.
Dexterity checks or saves. I might like knock 1 point off of the save. So if you have like a +3, it'd be a +2 instead. Or if it's like something super situational, I might tell you roll at disadvantage. But like for the majority of things, no. Unless it comes into play, like you're trying to like roll a coin on your fingers or some shit like that, or do some other bravado type shit, it's not going to come into play.
Yeah. So like if I have my shield and you cut the finger of my shield and it really does that come into play?
No, holding your shield and stuff like that, you can still make that happen. I responded back, Goose Dungeon? Are you fucking crazy? That's to you, Igor.
A Goose Dungeon? Are you fucking crazy to me?
Yes.
Why would I be lying?
Things I want to do intimidation, but the thing is, I know that could fucking cut my whole hand off.
That is a ballsy move, sir. Ballsy move.
Yeah, it could work, but I don't got no guidance on me.
You're gonna. I was looking it up out of curiosity. You're gonna want to lose your middle finger, not your pinky, because your pinky is extremely important for grip.
It's good for. It's really important for grip and balance.
Grip and balance.
Yeah, your middle finger can be lost.
Your ring finger is more grip strength.
Your middle finger is not as important.
Well, he's chosen the pinky.
Oh, he chose the pinky.
He chose the pinky.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's my shield hand, so I don't care.
You'll just.
Well, let's see if we can pick up the fucking finger. Unless he takes that little fucking trophy. Then I'm
Yeah,
gonna kill
eat
his
it.
ass.
He's gonna eat it because it's a little worm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, then that's gonna be. I'm fucking avenge this motherfucker. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
You gonna deep fry his ass?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna kill all them motherfuckers.
You gonna kill Cracky?
In your head,
Oh god,
Igor.
shit in my head. I'll put him in a
listening.
fucking.
You wouldn't lie. I believe you. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't lie, but I wouldn't lie.
No, she's saying this. She's saying.
I know. I'm responding. I would lie, just not to somebody who I would consider a friend. Are you able to help us, or do you need us to come help you?
I did not know rogues had telepathy.
Duncan's also.
It's a phone tap. It's a phone tap, bro. Come on.
I don't know how this is working either, because technically telepathy works one way, but we're rolling with it.
Telepathy works one way. The message spell does not.
Hmm.
Dang.
Unless in the group, you guys want me to break my oath?
No, do you?
Dude, I want to watch you
Bill.
get your finger cut off, not gonna lie.
Fuck you.
Yes, where are you? I'm safe.
How do you mind if I look up the message spell?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fucking A, bro. Look at it.
I think it's only like 120 feet away, so she's close.
We can go room by
2024. What I'm trying to figure out, can I put a picture of it in mine?
No.
I know money doesn't work for him. He got enough fucking money. Oh my god. No, I got 100 gold on me too, but the only thing I don't say in my mind is that if he take my finger, I'm gonna kill him. I don't fucking care who he is.
Oh,
It says you point your finger toward the creature within range and whisper a message.
No, you wouldn't be able to. You would not be able to project the image of where you're at.
Okay, so then I say we went to the smithy, came back, we found Kaelyn on the northeast side of town.
Yeah, northeast side of town.
Northeast side of town, in a brick wall, that had a secret door. This area seemed more or less abandoned, right? I don't remember if that was said or not, or if that's headcanon.
Which though? I just spaced right out.
No, I was asking if this area was more or less abandoned.
It's not abandoned. It's just not as traveled. I'm sorry.
Okay, then I would also.
Sorry, this is taking.
I would
a
also
longer.
say
We're
that.
I'm trying to make this work back and forth.
Yeah, and I would say that. If you want, I can just message. I can just message you too, Dunkle, so that way it's easier.
No, it's okay.
Help!
Or you could make a group chat of the three of us if that's what you're doing. No. Okay.
Thank you. You can let me
Stryker, switch your cam. If you've spoken, we'll get it taken down. Oh well, we'll see if it gets taken down or not. It was just a trial run for TikTok anyway.
What are you gonna take down?
Apparently, smoking on TikTok will get the taken down or something. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
Neither did
cigarettes
I.
was
I didn't know either.
That's probably a warning, though.
Yeah, that's
probably a
news for
warning.
me too.
It's a warning. It's a
Okay, I'll
warning.
put it out. Sorry, I'll turn my camera
No,
off.
you're fine.
Sorry.
It's not that big of a. Apparently so. Bowman would know. Bowman's done hundreds of lives of him fishing and everything.
Yeah, Bowman's big on that.
Mm-hmm.
You be smoking a cigarette will take it down? That's stupid.
Yeah, on
That'd be-
TikTok, I guess.
That'd be different if you'd be smoking a joint. No
Well, you
problem.
can't.
So-
It's for Twitch. It's different. If it's legal where you are, you can.
So what if you are smoking like a, I don't know, like a spliff or something? Like, how do they know that you're smoking?
Also with
Well,
the
because it's not.
also
like
with
a
the new
rolling
update,
paper, right?
swearing as well will get the live taken down. That's horseshit.
Oh. Wow.
On TikTok?
Wow.
On TikTok.
My bad. I remember like 3 seconds in
I-
after you said we were screaming, and I swore.
Oh yeah.
Well, we all swore.
Yeah, we all
I even
swear.
said, oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think everyone's sworn.
Well,
at
Yeah.
least
By the
once.
sounds of it,
Wait,
by the
wait,
sounds of it,
after.
it's TikTok is not.
Wait.
TikTok's not
Nah,
the right
not
place.
it.
No,
Yeah.
can you just put 21 and up, and shouldn't that
No,
avoid all
No.
No, TikTok.
Really?
TikTok doesn't have anything like that. No.
No, going live it says I have attended audience for 18 and up. That's what I have. I have that
Yeah, and
option.
still.
But still, I think it's just the
Community standards.
community standards of no tobacco, no swearing, etc., whatever.
Yeah.
They call suck. No, I'm just joking.
But like free speech. That's wild. Anyway.
All
So they
right,
still
we
talking
cutting this
to
man's fingy
Okay.
off or what?
Okay, so
Mia.
What?
Not Mia.
Wazzy.
Nami.
Wazzy.
1 second. I'm trying. Yeah,
Bro,
I'm going.
I'm just saying to my head, bro. You take my finger, I'm gonna take a finger and more when I get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god! Don't play with yourself, my boy. Oh, yee. I have to do myself. I'll do myself. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, you cutting your fingy off?
I'm gonna go over the
Yeah,
TikTok.
I'm gonna cut more off. in a
Smash your
bit.
likes like it's yours. Smash my likes like it's my ass. Thanks, Bowman. Such a wonderful wonderful description.
No, bro.
I take
I'll be
back
tight.
my apology for smoking cigarettes.
You were perfectly fine.
This TikTok just being weird.
But you didn't have
I'm trying to make this happen. I'm trying to do what I can. Okay. We're gonna take like a 5-minute pause. Mia's gonna come into chat, and then we'll pick up from there.
Okay. So we could just act normal.
Sorry, I had a few. What did I miss?
5-minute pause.
We're doing a 5-minute pause.
Oh, no, I know about that part.
We're as of right now. Oh, there we go. Fuck, there goes my 5 minutes. Beautiful. Okay. Keep it going. Keep it going. As Igor is like blank face staring, Gosmir says, "It's time." And he raises his hand up, and as he raises his hand up to thank you for all the hearts, Bowman. As he raises his hand to like slap the cigar cutter and to cut off Bartholomew's finger, you hear Inari's voice saying, wait, I'm right here. As she's there now, in real life, standing in the doorway.
I'm here.
Oh. Amari. Where were you?
Huh? So this is your friend.
Yes.
Who's
Yes,
the
the little duckling over there is our friend.
who's the fancy goose? Did I miss a chapter? What's going on?
What do you mean what's going on? Where you been?
Honk more. God damn it. Bowman.
You know
Me
the goose is trying to cut off our
Me staring at Nari.
horse finger.
Oh shit. You are one finger less, aren't you?
Not quite.
yet.
Not yet.
Not quite. Not yet.
He says,
I
well,
relax.
it's
Yes.
nice. It's nice to see that your friend has arrived in your hour of need. And proof
Nari,
that my
persuade him.
friend, and proof that my men have kept to their word and not done any illegal abductions.
But how did she get into this room right now? How is she here?
Was
She
the
wasn't
door?
here in this whole building.
Door was open, probably.
Your men just let her in? Like, is
Door was
this
open like it
whole
was for
building
us.
locked guarded right now?
That's something I will figure out in a moment. As of right now, last chance, finger or
Help
favor.
me!
He owes me a favor or a finger. And since he's being irritant and dismissive about the favor, it's the finger. I don't think you have any objections to that, Miss Inari.
You know what? I'm gonna say since I wasn't here, I don't have any objections whatsoever. I wasn't here, so proceed as you wish.
You heard the lady. And slams his hand down and cuts through your finger. Your finger is now on the table. Roll me a con save.
I won't kill you, Nari. Exactly.
Pardon the fuck out of me?
Honk.
I didn't do anything. I just showed up.
Oh. Since you don't know nothing, me neither.
We can't hear her. Okay. No, now you should be able to.
Huh?
Okay. It's not that bad. It's not that
Which
bad.
finger did he lose?
It's the pinky finger.
Pinky.
It's a pretty straight cut right at the joint. It's pretty hurtful. It's pretty painful. The slice was through your finger, and he's gonna take the finger and turns your hand over, puts it in your hand, and forcefully, with a lot more strength than you were expecting from this goose, closes your bleeding hand around it and says, "Debt has been repaid." It kind of smacks your hand in your stub. And he says, "Let them go, give them their gear back, and send them off on their way. I'm done with these individuals."
Fucking God.
Honk!
Do I lose any HP or maximum HP?
As of as of right now, no. He's then going to, with his little duck feet, waddle past you and Nari.
Ah, you call him a duck.
With the fuck, it's hard, okay? Goose feet, no.
Fucking Nari, just kill him right. He's right next to you, bro. Stab his fucking neck.
Inari, just let him cut your fucking finger off. Bro.
Yeah, I know. I got her.
There are like more than 10 people in this area. That's not smart to do so.
Oh, don't worry.
You would be fighting 1v11.
I say I'm a vengeful soul. That's all I'm gonna say.
Actually, I don't think you are.
Oh, I am. My oath is vengeance. Don't worry about it. I remember.
Okay.
I remember everybody involved. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why did it? It's weird. Okay. I'll fuck with that later.
The TikTok?
Yeah. Yes, no, you can only hear you on TikTok. Okay, fuck it. Then we're just gonna end the TikTok right there.
Why, they trying to close your shit?
No, I don't have it set up correctly, and it's only catching my audio, not everyone else's.
Oh.
But we still have we still have Twitch and everything going. As he then kind of nods his head and bows to you, Inari, and waddles himself past, all of you start then becoming unshackled and unchained. They bring your gear and your weapons and kind of set them down in the middle of the room, and you hear one of them say, "Grab your stuff and we'll escort you out."
How bad would it be if I just turn around and just kill these fuckers?
You're pretty mad,
bro,
but you're not gonna survive the 11v1.
Yeah,
Can
we're
I
not
not-
doing that.
Inari,
I could do
please
that.
eat.
Do you run up to Inari and try to give her a hug?
I want to know where the fuck you been, bro. Where the fuck you been at? Why we been locked up in this cage and you been out there? What's up? What's happening?
Guys, blacked out. Don't fucking know what happened. Woke up in the alleyway. Tried to find help. Tried to get help. Would you fucking shut up for 5 seconds and let me talk? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was gone. You're mad at me because you think I let you get your finger cut off. Okay, let the rogue talk for 5 seconds. I know you're the loud mouth here, but I'm gonna fucking talk.
Don't worry. I got you.
Okay.
Don't worry. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I got you. Don't worry about
I bet
that.
you do.
No, trust me on that one.
I blacked
Trust me
out
on that one.
in an alleyway. Okay, I woke up, couldn't find y'all. I cried for help a bunch of times. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. There were people. I watched like 10 men walk past me, but then I blacked out again. I don't fucking know what happened. Okay. Listen, I was at the tavern.
Keep on crying, Wolf. Don't worry.
I was at the tavern, and then I was in an alleyway. Okay. I show up. Y'all are talking to some fancy goose man. You lose a finger, and now I'm back. Okay, that's about all I know.
No,
you don't believe me?
Nope, at all.
Well, then that's on you.
Oh,
that is on you.
It's gonna be more on you than me.
Can we do like an insight check to see if she's lying?
You can try.
Yeah. I got a +2 to that. I'll roll that.
Nope.
A 4 does nothing.
I believe you.
I believe you.
A what check? Sorry.
Insight.
Insight. You probably have good insight, dude.
+4, yeah.
I got a 17.
Sorry, 1 second.
How exactly did she know where we were if it's inside of a hidden door?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
you know,
right. It's a little sussy.
If this building's covered by cards, I don't know.
Either that,
right.
or she did get kidnapped by these guys, and they didn't find her because they threw her out a window or something.
She was in the tavern,
That
and then she
could
woke up in an
also.
alley, and now all of a sudden she's in this building.
said
So she
alley.
was just kidnapped and brought here.
Get back
Then she
in,
wouldn't have woken up in an alley. She would have woke up inside this building.
Both.
Anyways,
Hey, you got 17 too.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's acting like she got roofied or something.
With the 17, with both of you at the 17, you perceive, and with your insight checks, with how she's talking, you gather that she is indeed telling the truth and doesn't remember the space and gaps of what happened, and she's told you everything that she remembers.
I still don't believe her.
That's your call. That's your prerogative then.
So, and like she comes in through to the cell, right? So like,
Yeah, like how did she
do
get
we
from
know
the
if
alley to
this
cell?
does this building have, like, since it's a bar, right? Does this building have like a normal entrance, or is it only hidden entrances? And if
We don't know.
You're thinking too much right now. You're thinking about the things that don't necessarily matter at this point. At this point, you're happy that she showed up. You're happy that she was able to save and help you guys get released. And for the most part, minus a finger, unharmed.
Oh, I'm not happy.
With a couple stab wounds here and there.
She's been stabbed.
Well, Kaelyn got stabbed and Igor got stabbed.
Oh, okay.
Further ducking comments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So everyone
Noted
grabs
point.
their equipment, and you are all led with guards all around you, outside of the door. And as everyone's outside the door, Bartholomew, you're still holding your finger. At this point,
I have the finger.
He gave you
the finger.
You have the finger. He put it in your hand and crunched it up in your hand.
Anybody got a mend? If I can mend my finger, please.
Men doesn't work on living things. Sorry.
Correct.
Yeah, you need like a
It's
Wait,
somebody
are we
needs-
saying this in character?
You can, yeah, in character. Men doesn't work on living things.
Can somebody?
I mean, Igor wouldn't
heal
know
me?
that. No,
Yeah,
there's
Igor
no
wouldn't.
healing that. There's no healing that. The best thing to do right now is put it on ice, and eventually a doctor or a cleric can fix it.
Yeah, we need to find a cleric to do
Well,
regeneration.
what kind of cleric? I do have cleric, but I don't have regeneration.
Regeneration or greater healing out of
Like
character.
level 7, level 8 character.
Okay, yeah, I can't do any
Yeah,
of that,
that-
buddy. I'm not a strong enough
Is
player.
there-
I need to
That's
find
what I was going to say.
With my map,
Hey.
can I find like a clinic or maybe the church can find someone who could heal his finger?
Yeah, that was what
One
I'm gonna ask you,
okay.
Dennis.
One moment. Let's
Yeah.
let's role play it a little bit and finish, and then we'll start to wrap it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the door shuts behind you, the brick wall shuts behind you. It is now about 8. It's about 8:15 on the outside of the alleyway. You hear the hustle and bustle of the night markets happening, and y'all are in this dark alleyway, now all just grouped together, kind of getting this glimpse into the slight underworld, and now have met Don Gossamer, who seems to be of an important person of some sorts, and not just the leader of some no-name bandits.
He's a foul person.
That was good.
I don't
that
get
was
it.
good.
I
That
don't
was
understand.
Ooh.
A fowl's a bird.
I like that.
Okay, so what you said is like 8 p.m. and so our clinics closed at 8 p.m. What of an emergency?
I don't know.
Yeah, Dennis, I know you have a map. Do you have any place for a clinic around here?
Do I, Dunkle? Do I see anything on the map for like something for like healing emergencies or
You see
finger observatories?
Finger observatories. You do see a healing temple about 3 blocks away.
You guys do what you need to do. I can take him to try to get his finger reattached. Yeah. Good seeing you.
Hold on. Wouldn't it be smart of us to also bring Inari there if they're claiming that they have
Yeah, they could probably look
trouble
at
with
you,
their memory? Maybe they can help you with remembering something.
Yeah, that too.
And
Maybe you.
Kaelyn's
maybe
also
just-
been stabbed on that note, but
But
I
it's
feel like we're all forgetting that we are not welcome in this town.
Wait, why aren't we walking on this now?
No,
Why
we're not
not?
walking by this gang.
So
Exactly.
no, we're not welcome in the town. So
Wait, why?
like, do we really?
Yeah,
think
'cause
that
they
the
don't really
clinic
like
is gonna
the
help anybody?
non-humanoids.
Like, is your finger worth
That was
all
a
of the
speculation. I don't
Well,
know how true that is.
I don't know about
I mean,
you
I'm
guys.
human.
I don't know where you guys, but I'm heading over there, and I won't figure
All
it
right.
out.
Well, I
And
am definitely not.
And Bartholomew and Piglet. And Ari, are you going to go with them?
I think I'm gonna head back to the tavern with Lillith if she's down.
Okay.
Round 2.
I'd feel
I'm gonna gather my things and
I'd feel safer traveling in twos and pairs.
see. Like I said, I missed Inari. I'm so glad you're back.
Kaelyn and Igor, where do y'all want to go with them? Or which group?
I'm gonna head back to the tavern as well.
Igor?
I don't.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Okay. So, Dennis and Bartholomew head off to the healing temple, and the other group says to just meet you back at the tavern.
Don't drink too much, Inari.
Rushing this real quickly.
Yeah.
To replace to reheal your finger, the cleric requires a 2 gold donation to cast the spell. You just kind of toss the gold, and apologize for the bleeding, and he then is able to reattach your finger. And now your debuffs that I told you about are null and void. Just every now and then, whenever you're write this part down.
You got arthritis.
No. Every time you see a goose, your finger will itch.
Yes.
Goose PTSD.
Yes.
Well, right now, if you don't see me because I'm on the camera, but I have my vein popping on my forehead right now.
Thankfully, he didn't stab you in
Is
the
it
ass.
only if he sees an actual physical goose, or like is it just like the sound or
Yeah.
thought of a goose?
He has to see.
I was gonna say I could just so fuck with him and just make goose sounds
I was
from out of
gonna say,
nowhere.
No.
Until Goose
Well,
Man finds out.
that goose is my bucket list. Don't worry about that.
No.
I'm gonna kill that fuck. I'm gonna kill that fucker.
Not a true big bad, but a rival.
Still
I
bad.
probably wouldn't even
Still a
recognize
bad.
it. I thought its feather was a friggin' horse feather. So
Well,
what do I know?
Don't worry. That shit is imprinted in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, about 10 minutes later, stretching it and playing with it and moving it all back and forth, you You get some feeling back into it. It's all said and good, and you all reconvene yet again. Back at the bar.
I'm the same bar that we were just in.
Yep, the same bar that everyone was just in. Boop, boop. Everyone was just in about 2 hours earlier.
ASAP. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bros.
And with that, and everyone reconvening back at the bar is where we're going to end for the tonight.
Fucking elves.
Mm-hmm.